There is one thing that no Mexican can ever say no to. No importa qué tan triste, desesperado, it doesn't matter how sad or desperate or tired you are, uno nunca le dice que no a unos taquitos. One never says no to unos taquitos. Hola mi gente y bienvenidos a Spring Spanish. Yo soy Paulísima, I am Paulísima, and I'm one of the Spanish teachers at Spring Spanish. En este video vas a aprender, in this video you will learn my personal own favorite top 5 must try Mexican food and drinks, including some of its weirdest variations. Before I go, este video es especial, this video is special porque también vas a aprender because you will also learn how to actually make an ultimate Mexican drink. Empecemos. Número uno, you just saw me eating one. Tacos, of course, tacos. When we Mexicans think about tacos, we think of something like the one I was eating at the beginning. It's a slightly fried, soft corn tortilla that comes con carnita picada with chopped meat, and it's topped with cilantro, cebolla, y limón, coriander, onion, and lime. And of course, con salsa, with sauce. Have all kinds of sauce. These are the kind of tacos that we would have in the street. En un puesto de tacos, in a taco stall, o en una taquería, in a taco restaurant. Tacos are probably the most famous Mexican dish in the whole world, pero desafortunadamente, but unfortunately, for too many people, the image that comes to mind when they think of tacos is this. Pero esos no son auténticos tacos mexicanos, but they are not authentic Mexican tacos. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying they don't taste good. I mean, they're fine, they're perfectly fine. Pero son Tex-Mex, but they are Tex-Mex, and that's a rendition of Mexican food. Speaking of tacos, learn this chunk of Spanish. ¿De qué hay? ¿De qué hay? It literally means of what kind there is. Yeah, we mean what kind do you have, right? And this phrase, ¿de qué hay?, would be very useful when you are in the street trying to get your fix of Mexican food. Hay tacos de suadero. There are suadero tacos. Suadero is some sort of Mexican cut of beef. Tacos de puerco, pork tacos, or tacos de longaniza, which is some sort of Mexican sausage, very similar to chorizo. And we also have tacos campechanos, which is when they mix pork or beef with longaniza. They're delicious. También hay unos tacos muy extraños. There's also some very strange tacos, como los tacos de cabeza, head tacos. Sí, oíste bien, you heard well. Tacos de cabeza, head tacos, as in la cabeza de una vaca, as in the whole head of a cow, con todas sus partes, with all its parts. Yes, friends, hay tacos de cachete, cheek tacos, tacos de ojo, hay tacos de trompa, snout tacos. I told you, we can be very weird sometimes. Another type of taco that is one of my personal favorites is el taco al pastor. And this is made of pork, and it's super popular for the way it's cooked. Check it out. And it's famously topped con un pedacito de piña. That they put on top and they cut a little bit and then they catch it. It's really cute to watch it. They're delicious. And of course, they are topped con cebolla, cilantro y limón. These are your super like go-to trio of toppings for a taco. It's the most basic, it's delicious. If there's more than that in a taco, I don't think that's authentic. Number 2, guisados. Guisados. And like I said before, tacos are probably the most popular Mexican dish, but that doesn't mean that's all that Mexicans eat. Of course not. Enter guisados. Guisados are the kind of dishes that will be served in a typical Mexican household on a daily basis. And this is the reason why we have fondas, which are some kind of small restaurant that specialize in selling this kind of food. And they call them comida corrida, set lunches. Come with me to see how it was my latest adventure in a fonda. So I decided to go for the pork in Morita chili sauce. They've given me already the first part of my set lunch, de mi comida corrida. And I have a sopa de pasta, a pasta soup, and I have a agua de sandia, which is a watermelon drink. Let's wait for the next. Okay, so this is my comida corrida. I went for the pork option, and it's a steak, a very thin steak of pork cooked in morita chile sauce. Puerco en chile morita. You can see I have my agua fresca de sandia, watermelon drink, I have my side of rice, and of course I have my tortillas de maíz, or just tortillas. Number 3, aguas frescas. This literally means fresh waters.
Aguas frescas, aquí están las aguas frescas. Pásele de Jamaica, de limón y de tamarindo, pásele.
But we really mean this some sort of light, non-alcoholic drink that is based on fruits, a combination of one or more fruits, flowers, seeds, or cereals that are blended with water and sugar. Algunos de los sabores más populares, some of the most popular flavors are agua de Jamaica, dry hibiscus flower drink, agua de horchata, rice drink, agua de tamarindo, tamarind drink, agua de limón con chía, lime and chia seeds drink. This is a agua de Jamaica. You saw when I bought it, right? This is the one I bought, agua de Jamaica. And if you look closely, it looks like red wine, but it's not. Nothing too crazy about it, right? But what about one made with fermented pineapple rinds? Yeah, this one is called tepache. Y lo amas o lo odias, and either you love it or you hate it. I love it. Pero solo me gusta con mucho hielo. But I only like it with a lot of ice. Número 4. In Mexico we have some of the best produce in the whole world. Pero eso no fue suficiente. That wasn't enough to us. Y dijimos, and we said, why don't we just take this perfectly fine, perfectly tasty produce and just make it extra weird? And we ended up having things para botanear, to snack on, like this. Esquite. So a esquite is corn and cob, and it's mixed with mayonnaise, cheese, chili powder, y por supuesto limón, and of course lime. Porque I don't know why, but we in Mexico adoramos el limón. We adore lime. Número 5. Now, en México tenemos cerveza muy buena. In Mexico, we had some very, very good beer. And that, combinado con nuestra obsesión, combined with our obsession with lime juice, resulted in la michelada. La michelada. I'm gonna show you the basic ingredients of a michelada. And I'm gonna make it here for you right now. Alright, now, dependiendo de dónde estés en México, dependiendo de dónde estés en México, depending of where in Mexico you are, los ingredientes de una michelada pueden variar. Los ingredientes de una michelada pueden variar. The ingredients of a michelada may vary. Pero en este video vas a aprender, but in this video you will learn my version of la michelada. You wanna see how? Here I go. You will need el jugo de un limón, the juice of a lime. Then you will need unas gotas de jugo Maggi, unas gotas de jugo Maggi, unas gotas de salsa Tabasco, unas gotas de salsa Tabasco, some drops of Tabasco sauce, unas gotas de salsa inglesa, unas gotas de salsa inglesa, a few drops of Worcestershire sauce, y tu cerveza favorita bien fría. Tu cerveza favorita bien fría, your favorite beer pretty cold. Remember, if you want to learn more about food items in Español, check out my other videos that I have here on the YouTube channel of Spring Spanish. Check them out, they are very good. And we're gonna mix this. And it's ready. Salud. This is another one that you amas odias. You love it or you hate it. I love it. Of course I love it. I'm Mexican. Muy bien. Now you know that it only takes unas gotas de limón, a few drops of lime juice to take your cerveza to the Mexican level and 4 other fantastic must-try Mexican food items. Have you ever tried any of these? Do you think they're weird? Do they resemble anything that you will eat in your own country? Have you tried some other stuff that I didn't mention? Let me know in the comments. Now, if you're ready to move on from just knowing a few Spanish phrases and you want to learn how to use Spanish in actual conversations, check out the free Spanish training that we have on our website, where you will discover the method that we use at Spring Spanish Academy to teach our students to speak fluent Spanish. You can also get some free sample Spanish lessons there that come straight from the Spring Spanish Academy. If you're interested, just follow the link that is right there to check it out. This was Paulísima y fue un placer estar con ustedes. Hasta la próxima.
Remember to subscribe to the Spring Spanish YouTube channel, like this video and share it with anyone interested in learning Spanish for good.